What's up, everybody? The Boxing Source here, and I got my guy Maximus Garland in the building, man. He's getting prepared for his upcoming fight in Philadelphia on November 22nd, man. Like, how you feeling in camp?
I feel good, man. It's like any other day.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, we catching up, of course. You know, you had your last fight there in the OTX. Was a pink slip match, and you pretty much like gave the bro the pink slip. You know what I'm saying? You was able to properly execute. Actually, was like one of the best fights of the night there on that OTX card, man. So how do you feel about getting that win?
I felt about getting the win. I mean, the win was, I already knew what I was gonna go in there and do. It was just time for the world to see what the showcase. You know, I got a lot of haters, I got a lot of fans off that fight. You know, so but a lot of people know who Maximus Garland is.
Yeah. Now, you know, upcoming here, you got the fight against Javier Mayoral, I think it is, Mayoral, and you know, just getting right back in the ring. You know, you just had the fight there that was on OTX there in Atlanta, Georgia. Now having this thing here in Philadelphia, so you like I said, you back in camp as far as like preparing for a fight, but you be like in the gym every single day, so it's like routine for you, right?
Yeah, just clockwork, man. You know, this is my job. This is what I tend to do. I don't go punch a clock. This is the clock I punch.
Yeah, for sure. You've been like punching a whole lot of them joints here, you know, going in the gym. You feel me? So, you know, as you said, like going in here with Hillcrest or being in Hillcrest Boxing Gym and, you know, getting ready for this upcoming fight. You know, like what is it to like kind of get right back at it after having such a high stakes bout there on OTX Boxing?
Well, it's a blessing that I'm able to, you know, get back on another platforms, you know, to keep fighting, you know. And, you know, my team and everybody around me just got the platform for me to keep fighting and the ability to showcase my talent. It's all a matter of time for we hit that mark that we need to, that threshold, you know. That 10-0 mark can be 10-0 November 22nd. At that point, can't nobody hide no more.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, I see you there in the gym, you know, sharpening things as far as like technique and everything like that. You know, how's it to, you know, kind of like work on that to basically, as you say, improve as a fighter as you continue your professional career?
It's important though to have that routine. Just like it just gotta be instilled into your head and your subconscious. You know, make sure that you're working on that, man. It's important that you stay sharp, stay working on your craft and your aspects, because you don't never know what's gonna come up or what's gonna come up to the table. You know.
Exactly. You know, I want to, you know, go back to that fight there against Morgan Griggy. You know, like you said, man, there's a lot of fans and a lot of haters still. So it's like, man, they said, hey, oh, man, it's a pink slip match. Oh, man, see, look, this going to be the one, man. They're going to get him. They're going to get him. And then, you know, you go out there, you know, you show yourself, particularly in the, you know, second half of the fight, you know, kind of like show that you were like levels above Morgan Griggy right there. So, you know, like, how is it to like kind of have that, you know, I would say, you know, pressure off by getting that win?
Well, it's not necessarily no pressure because I knew what type of fighter I was. I'm an A-class fighter. That was a C-class type of fighter that hasn't fought anybody. You know, his head got built up and, you know, filled up with things that, you know, he isn't that. I knew that. We all knew that. My team knew that. For him just to take that fight was kind of, you know, a little drastic, you know, because he hasn't been there. I've been there since a five-year-old in the gym, you know what I'm saying? So it's no weight or no pressure on my shoulders because I already know what I'm going to go in there and do. He just ain't understand that. He's got knocked off the list.
Word. He new to this. You used to this.
Yeah, you know this.
So that's what it is. So you got this here coming up for November 22nd. Of course, you have the whole team here at Hillcrest. You got like a lot of fights that are going on within that weekend. So kind of like, you know, as they say sometimes, it splits the team up a little bit, but you know the amount of camaraderie that you have here at Hillcrest, it don't matter like who's in the corner and everything like that. You know what the game plan is and everything like that. You're gonna be able to properly execute it there. So like, how's it to work with those multiple coaches here at Hillcrest?
It's great. It's good to have different aspects of coaches, different styles of coaches, different coaches like one thing, coaches like another thing, you know, and everything all mixing together and wanting to help you be a great fighter.
Yeah. You have your dad here with you as well, you know what I'm saying? So he's able to, you know, properly guide you and work with you in the gym. And, you know, like I said, I see the technique, man. You getting it in with the body punches. You just really, you know, getting it in. Like I said, I mean, turning with them joints. So you'll be able to just dig in again on November 22nd, man. You know, so definitely looking forward to you being there in action in Philadelphia, man. And we gonna see more of Maximus there. And hey, y'all better watch out, man. Them cards are coming soon, man. Them training cards coming soon. So y'all be on the lookout for that as well.
Most definitely, yeah. Just stay on the lookout. I'll go back on OTX in February, and we got some DAZN cards on the lookout for. So stay down. You feel me?
So y'all see it, man. Maximus on the move here. You feel me? On 2026. Big thanks for chopping up with the Boston Source, and definitely looking forward to seeing you there in these fights November 22nd and in 2026.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
For sure.